We are live.
Disclaimer, the things you are about to see and hear are parody and not reflective of us as individuals or as respected members of our organizations that employ us, and therefore should not be used against us in the court of law or in the court of public opinion. This is merely for entertainment, and we are mere actors performing. Thank you, and God bless.
Damn, so, because for the listeners, they transferred me at the grocery store to the produce department, and it sucks because the people in the floral department, when they leave, we have to cover that department. And I don't know anything about flowers. So, like, I'll get called over, and a lady's like, yeah, I need like, these flowers arranged. I'm like, well, I've never done this before. And the lady literally goes, well, it's for my friend's 25th wedding anniversary. I'm like,
Damn, you had 25 weddings?
yeah, I wish I'd said, damn, that would have been. Although, actually, one lady got balloons filled up. And she got like a 0 balloon and a 3 balloon filled up. And I was like, oh, it's numbers? Like someone's, they're balloons shaped like numbers. I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's someone's 3rd birthday. And she goes, no, it's their 30th. And I'm like, oh, yeah, if it was their 30th, you just get
Or why would you think like the 0 was, oh man, this fetus is being born? Like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. He's $3.
He's 0.
But yeah, a couple people caught me hitting the vape pen at work. So I go, not my bosses or anything, so I gotta watch out.
Oh, really? You idiot.
Well, because fucking, I lost my normal one. I had a normal one, and the place I go is like, no, we don't sell normal ones. We only sell the fucking cube
square
ones.
One.
Yeah, well, that have a giant weed leaf on the side. And
you blew it even harder. They saw that it was weed and everything, too?
Well, no, I covered it. I had a cover with my hand, but it was one of my coworkers is like 17 or something, so he knows what a weed pen looks like.
Oh, he shouldn't. You shouldn't narc on him for being an underage toker.
You're right. Well, that's it. I can't tell him. I'll be like, yo, what's up?
You're like, look, if you snitch on me, I'll fucking murder your whole goddamn ant farm. I was gonna say murder your ant farm. Yeah, I was gonna say murder your whole family, but I've heard that many times. Like that's Will Ferrell's thing, where it's that like very subtle way of like saying something super extreme and offensive, but you say it so subtly and with so much conviction that it makes it funnier.
I agree. There's got to be new ones of that because like.
That's Will Ferrell's thing, comedic conviction.
Oh, that is good. Oh, I just mean too the kill your whole family thing is kind of a cliche. I mean, at this point because it's been used to like other people have used it so much. It's kind of like coming up with a new.
Well, the thing is
like
that.
No,
go ahead. You finish your thought. You had a thought.
Oh, because I was gonna say people used to make that joke like how come you don't like orange soda? Like orange soda killed my parents or something. And, like, that's been run into the ground. Like, that Disney movie, the new one, like, I think Dalmatians literally just killed the lady's mom. Like, that's just a joke. Like, anyway, but you were going to say something interesting.
I don't know, but then you just made me think of, like, dude, your mom died of diabetes. Yeah, Jonathan Diabetes cut her fucking wrists in the bathtub and took pictures for Kanye West's album.
For DMX's album.
You know it's a real thing.
No, I didn't.
Kanye West, maybe I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong. He bought this art that was the photo of Whitney Houston's crime scene when they found her body in the bathtub after she had slit her wrist.
Really?
So somebody has snapped a picture like a crime scene photo, right? I guess for the investigation. I don't know. And apparently Kanye West later won a auction, or he won that at a bid. He won that painting or that photo. Or maybe it was remade into a painting. Yeah. That was the photo, something like that. Yeah. And then he used it for like an album cover that he like for like a single or something. A mixtape.
Damn, it's money. All that makes me think of is that King of the Hill where they go to the art exhibit and one of their art pieces of art is just the X-ray of Hank's ass from the colonoscopy.
Yeah. His little ass.
Like, I thought this was gonna be my football picture. Whoa. Wait, all right.
That was more like a ghost of a walrus. Sucking dick underwater. Gargling the balls.
Damn, the walrus is going full gargling.
Full gargle.
Just gargling these saltwater nuts.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm like making all this noise on the pod, trying to open up all these fucking...
Dude, the last one was good by the end. We were just eating. Remember we were doing an onion ring taste test? Because we were talking about how much fun you... Like, Steve's like fun eating stuff, and we were just eating other off-brand Funyuns. They're anti-cap Funyuns. Like, oh, beep cap Funyuns. Yeah, because you're not a sponsor, bitch.
Anymore, not since my
Yeah.
last DUI.
Yeah.
They fucking said they were gonna pull a sponsorship, but I just had to fucking get another hooker off Aurora.
It's just
Shout out hookers off Aurora.
Yo, shout out.
They're just doing their
Dude, yeah, there was one yesterday that had the fattest ass I've ever seen in my life. It looked like someone took a cushion from your sofa and put it like
Nice.
it was crazy.
She's one of those hookers that charge by the pound.
It's like lobster in Pikes Market.
She's like, can I get, let me get 139 pounds of Dominican. You got any of those?
Yes.
She's like, oh, honey, of course I got, but 137 pounds, that's more like 207. Is it okay if it's a little over? That's good, that's good.
So, yeah, she's getting on the scale like, no. She's got the boots
There's
on.
the
Take those off. The boots are on.
Uh,
Weighing prostitutes by the pound.
hooker by the pound.
Well, and you're gonna call me tomorrow and be like, you're gonna text me tomorrow and be like, so during the pod I wrote down all these sketch ideas. I don't. What does hooker by the pound mean?
Yes, I'm trying to be more specific this time.
That would happen to me because I would come out. I used to do the Larry David thing and carry a notebook around, and then like I'd write. The one I remember is I had Mitt Romney golf, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't remember what I was.
It was that time that he fucking raped you on the golf course and you just don't remember it.
Yeah, that was
Your
it.
body just like fucking. You're like, Mitt Romney golf, what is that?
While it's happening, I'm doing a memento thing like this is a note to my future self. This is my only hope.
Don't ever forget. And you're like, Mitt Romney.
I mean, this is so traumatizing. There's no way I'll ever forget this. And then, what was there? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll take a little. Take some M&Ms.
Allegedly, because you don't have any sugar.
Oh, sugar. I gotta say, one of my favorite lines from No Country. It's when the guy he's lying in the hospital bed talking to Woody Harrelson. He's like, the guy's name is Sugar. Josh Brolin's like, Sugar. He's like, no, Sugar. Because I say it like
fuck you, Billie Jean. What's he say?
I say it with the accent those old salsa commercials have. Where he's like, where's this from? New York City.
I remember those ads.
I played on wrestling. There's some salsa from New York, and the Cowboys are shocked because they're like, Jews made this salsa? Jew?
Yeah, well, one of them sprung me out of jail just last week. You better believe if they can do that, they can make anything.
Yeah, they used to play the, like SmackDown, they would play ads for that, and then a thing I remember, Stacker 2.
I remember the Stacker ones.
Well, they were the pills that would melt, and I would beg, because I was a fat-ass kid. And as I am now, I got back to about the same weight as I was in high school. And I would like beg my parents, be like, "Yo, would you buy me Stacker 2?" And they'd be like, "No, just diet and exercise." And I'm like, "No, just buy me." Yeah,
Absolutely not.
No.
What a little asshole. Who asked for diet bills?
You know,
You have some problems, mister.
listen, I didn't want to eat less or exercise.
My thing is, if you would have gone up to your parents and be like, Mom, can I get a therapist? She's like, no, we have therapists at home. What your dad was about. Hijo de la chingada, que dijo,
But I took so many diet pills, I got so fucked up. I thought my cat was my dad, and my dad was my cat. So my cat was... My dad was like, meow, and then my cat was like, yeah,
hijo de chingada. Ya te dije. Otra vez con la pinche voz de gato, cabrón. Meow.
Dude, it's funny seeing my family, my uncles, because, like, one of my uncles, he's like, I don't know, he must be fucking, like, 73 or something, but, like, all he wants to do now is he just puts his lawn chair, or, like, off on the lawn and just sits there. Like, all he wants to do is sit on the lawn and just not talk to anyone. It's actually pretty awesome, actually. I wish I could, like, be like that. He's always got to be doing shit.
I'm sorry, man. I'm right.
No, I'm just filling time on the pod, don't worry. If any of y'all got uncles that just sit there in the sun, just doing nothing. Shout out. I'm looking forward to being an uncle. Wait, I am an uncle. No, fuck that. Oh, listen.
Yeah, he murdered his kin.
I murdered Ken. I'm Ryu.
Oh, you murdered. Well, see, that's funny because I made that
They don't murder each other. They're boys.
No, but I made that reference because I was trying to say, because you're like, oh, I'm not uncle. Because then I thought, like, oh, he killed his nephew? He killed his niece? But then I was like, I don't know if he has a nephew or a niece. So I said kin. And then you said, you understood kin.
Yeah.
And you're like, I did murder kin because I'm Ryu. Which goes back to the same thing that I was just saying, that you murdered your kin. Ken, because you're Ryu. That's another one right now.
Yeah.
We're coming with the fucking bangers now.
We're there.
I don't know what happened. You know what it is? Because I didn't say we were live. Or no, because I didn't say the disclaimer.
No, you did. I said we are live and you said the
No, I'm saying like on the first one,
you
said the disclaimer. Not that it was bad or good, it just, I didn't like, I didn't resonate that the show was starting.
No, and I did a bad. I flubbed it. I'll be honest.
My course, I never listened to it. I always flub it too.
Like,
you're
always,
a robot. It's crossing the threshold that I like, that I knew, right? Where it's like, I just said the thing that tells me that the thing has started.
Yeah.
So now I was a little bit more. Also, take 2 is always better, I guess, than take 1.
Yeah, we have some good.
All right.
We have some good take 2s. But yeah.
So here's a clip. I think we should still post it. Post those trash ones.
Hey, that works. Bonus. That'll be a bonus Tuesday one.
We should call it bonus trash.
Yeah.
That's something we should call all these things that like don't make.
Call every. That's what we'll just name the pod. Bonus trash. Every episode's a bonus trash.
Hey, welcome to bonus trash with Trashy McGee and Jonathan Taylor Trashmas.
Come check out my new movie, Hawk Trash Fin.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I like how we were just making puns that didn't really sound like it, the word.
At all.
I said Jonathan Taylor Trashmas? What?
That worked. That was better than but
Trashmas would have been better with, Brad Osmus.
Yeah.
He was the great Houston Astros catcher. But it would have been better if it would have been Brad Trashmas. Right? Or like what happens when your dad is Santa Claus, but he gets drunk at Christmas dinner and punches your newborn nephew in the head. And you're like, this isn't Christmas, this is Trashmas again.
This is Trashmas again, this happened last year.
Every goddamn year, it's not even Christmas, it's fucking April.
Why can't you stop dressing like Santa and punching newborn nephews?
He was like, ho ho, motherfucker.
I leave the nieces alone.
You know what I'm saying?
You knew my boy.
You knew my boy.
I punched him in the head, yeah.
Knew him. He sucked my big fat Johnson all the way from when I showed the people at the Costco my membership to when I bought a hot dog leaving with my groceries. That's a long time.
I don't get that. Yeah, that actually.
That's a long time. Think about that. By the time you grab a card at Costco and you eat a hot dog, it's a long time. I don't know about you. I usually eat my hot dog after I get my groceries.
Yeah, because you do all the shopping. Then
I get some samples, get some appetizers.
Get some pizza at Costco. I like the pizza.
Oh, pizza's great. Everything there is great.
Yeah, it is actually pretty good.
They were one of the first ones that cracked down on masks. I think Costco saved America.
I saw that video of the guy, because they asked someone to put a mask on in the store, and the guy was like, shove the employee. And then to be fair, the guy was turning around, but then the employee just comes up behind him, boom! And the guy gets he's like, and then just drops to the floor. Like, the guy to be fair, it was a sucker punch, kind of. Like, the guy shoved him first.
There's no such thing as a sucker punch.
Yeah.
There's only suckers that get punched.
That sucker got dead.
Right. My thing is, at every interaction,
boom, and it like just.
I know that's not a good way to live. I know that doesn't feel good to live that way.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to assume that everybody's gonna punch you, bite you, kick you, kill you, shoot you, right? And you never have to not necessarily that you always have to be on edge, but just maybe don't let your guard down in a way that look like, especially when I always see people in fights outside of a club or something, right? There's 10 people, 2 guys are arguing, one guy in the group or the party that's arguing, usually kind of walks away from the group, goes around the group, and then bashes the original dude that was right. So the argument is still going on between the original 2 dudes.
Oh, one guy sneaks up.
But one of the friends just cracks him. Guy goes out, fucking usually punches another dude in that group. And then now it's a fight, but that guy at least saw he was a little bit more reactionary because he was like, "What, this guy just knocked out my friend? Oh, what the fuck?" And then he's getting punched. So then it turns into a big brawl or whatever. My thing is anytime that's happening, I feel like your move should be to create as much distance from everybody that you think might knock you the fuck out, right? Well, that means you gotta fucking run like a little bitch. Hey, run like a little bitch.
Yeah, fucking hey, live smart.
Which I think the stigma we gotta continue to say run like a little bitch, but not because you're don't say that bitches are. You shouldn't discriminate. That's sexist. That's the word, but it's not sexist. I'm saying it should be encouraged to say, you fucking ran like a bitch.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Because bitches are vicious fucking female dogs that ran away from conflict and they survived, and you did a good job. You
Also,
ran away like a little bitch. Hell yeah, I wish I was a
Check
bitch.
out the new Podcast store where we're selling "Run Like a Bitch" T-shirts. I'm
Run
gonna
like
start.
a bitch.
I'm gonna start making run. I'm gonna make "Run Like a Bitch" T-shirts.
I'll write that down. Run like Greg t-shirts.
Yo,
I really did write like Greg.
all right. What about here's a sketch for the show. So it's an art gallery, and so there's like like paintings hanging, but all of them are just huge dogs. And one guy notices, and then like the other, like the two people are toward the art, and like one person notices, and the other doesn't. They're like, oh, this is from the blue period. You can tell by the other person's like, no, this is a penis. And they're like, no, it'll be immature. And then they unveil the next one, and it's an even more obvious penis. Yeah, well, I guess I should say all three pieces of art. Like the first one kind of resembles a penis. Then the second one a little bit. Then the third one is just like a
Definitely,
straight
yeah.
up picture. Yeah, and
This
then
guy
like,
jerking off and
yeah. And each time one person's like, no, this is
Excuse
come on.
me.
If you look at the contours, you can see this is like a hen house. Judging by the way like the artist chose colors or whatever. And yeah, the third one's just straight up, just hairy dong, and it's like, well, no, I mean this is art. I don't know how.
I used to have a teacher in elementary school. I think I was in 3rd grade. Do I want to say his name? I think I have said his name. This is the second time I've.
We don't have to say his name.
But anyways, he used to show us. I guess it was porn. It was like naked people in like Renaissance style painting.
And it could be art.
Nah, it was some shit that we were like, is that your penis, mister? Like, oh, skip that page. But yeah, I remember just thinking to myself, this was, all right, but that was one of the things he did. Another thing he did was he would threaten us physically. Usually, like, he wouldn't hit us.
Yeah.
And not us, me, because I never got hit, because I never was that a lot. I was a good boy. But one time my friend Eric, I will say his name, sorry Eric, he was a little dude, we used to call him Shorty, right? And they picked him up, or my teacher picked him up, still in his chair, so like he grabbed his chair and him while he was seated, and he just like, I told you to be quiet! And
Holy shit, what?
And he was like this, he was like a 6'7", like Swedish guy, and he was just like, yeah, like, oh, I'm gonna kill you now. But he also had a Gandhi type accent because,
I'm going to Jude. His throws. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry,
That's
Eric,
funny,
if
that's
you're,
crazy.
he doesn't watch this because I haven't seen him in years. I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, I hope I recovered from that.
I hope that trauma. I hope that wasn't too traumatic. That it didn't let you, be resilient and or I guess, hopefully, it didn't stifle your growth.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually, phallically.
Yeah, hopefully.
I hope you grew in all those
Hopefully
ways.
that shit was hang dangling.
Hang
Dangling. Did you guys have to wear IDs in high school?
For a moment, I remember like a year or two, or middle school. Actually, not in high school, in middle school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
We're
think
the
you're supposed to
opposite.
have the ID, but you're not like if you don't have it all the time, it's fine. But I remember in middle school we used to have like the little clips, and it was like
Oh, yeah, we were the opposite. We didn't have shit in middle school, then high school, then years.
I remember my middle school was bad.
But I remember, well, I won't say his name, but one of my friends, he was in the volleyball. He, what he did was he took, and this was on like an early webcam, I guess, or something. But he took a picture of his ass, just a straight up butt cheeks, and he taped a tiny picture of it to the back of his ID, and he would go up and be like, "Yo, teacher, do you you want to see a picture of me as a baby?" I was hairy back then though, and she's like, "Yeah, absolutely, Scott." He would just show her the picture of his ass, and she'd be like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?"
It's like, you pedophile, you're going to jail.
But yeah, he would just be showing teachers, other students, everyone just this picture of his just hairy ass.
Yeah. This guy's a good friend of yours?
He was, yeah. I haven't seen him since I moved here.
He's probably in jail now.
No, he's doing. He's more well adjusted than me. Wife, kids. He's doing real well. Job. He works at the Boys and Girls Club. That's gonna narrow it down. Whatever.
I mean, my point is, what does that say about you, Greg?
What? Yo, I know, right?
Some guy who was sharing child pornography. Cause let's be.
He was the child. I mean,
Right.
he was
Agreed. But I'm saying there's precedents out there of like people who had like shit of themselves when they were younger and they're like, wait a minute, right? I don't know. I'm making sure that
Yeah, I don't know.
obviously.
Dude,
but-
one of our other boys is like running for mayor. I had the best grades out of everybody who was in all the AP classes.
Oh,
and work.
man.
And I'm here with you.
Oof.
One's running for mayor, the other like
Not
boys
good.
and girls
Not
club and
good.
shit. Yeah,
I know
no,
we're gonna
it's
show
not-
this in black and white, but I got a pink shirt. Like, you're not doing good, brother.
No, I know. He's
You know
literally,
what I
it's
mean?
literally pineapple.
Oh yeah, that's not good. You're not.
Why are you dressed like John Waters on The Simpsons?
Zap, zap. Well, Lord.
Yeah. The
Not
pink
very good.
or the regular design?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. You
Bam.
know what? I think
Yeah.
that I want to
Suck dick.
suck dick. You know,
Jesus.
multiple times a day.
Every day.
Yeah, voraciously, emphatically, aggressively,
Angrily.
angrily, but most importantly, physically.
What are you gonna mentally suck dick? Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm mentally like just like Jean Grey. Sucking Cyclops.
Professor X
Yeah.
is just like,
Well, just as Cyclops in bed, he throws the comforter off. He's got a boner. He's like, Jean, honey, and she's like,
I got a headache.
yeah, and then but the music plays. It's like Cyclops' penis is moving up and
Yeah,
down
yeah,
on its own. It's like.
He's wearing glasses, but like when he jizzes, it's just a fucking laser beam out of his dick. He's like, ah!
Wolverine's outside the window, just a single tear.
You just hear the next
He
one.
hears- yeah.
You just hear ching 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 ching.
Wolverine can hear.
I'm scraping my claws.
Wolverine can hear the theme softly playing through the bedroom.
The devil.
He's like, yeah.
It's the meme of him with the frame, the picture frame.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's his metal dick.
Beast comes up to Wolverine. He's like, "You want to see a picture of Beast?" He's like, "I guess." Beast naked ass.
Blue's just a hairy blue ass.
He's like, "Oh, you're gay."
He's hanging upside down. Like, hello, master. What are you doing?
Yo, you're gay. You looked at a man's ass.
you to stop calling me master. It's creepy. What else am I going to distinguish that I am therefore educated and you are not? He's like, God damn it, we all can read books. Yes, but how many of you can read a book upside down?
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't
that's
think
true.
so, Logan. You cannot read a book upside down.
That's true. That would be funny if he would just like, because if the guard like say Beast in the cell like just standing reading, he's like Beast is in the cell sitting reading normally, and the guard's like, Beast, you got a visitor, and he's like, oh shit, and then he jumps up and he's like reading upside down. It shows up. They're like, oh man, he's reading upside down.
He's like, Beast, we can tell that that's upside down.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because if you hang upside down and you're blue, you
Well, yes, I was just reading King Lear. He's like, I don't know, that you're holding it in the middle, and the spine on that book don't look too worn out. He's like, yeah, well, I'm just rereading.
He has two
it."
books.
Yeah,
He's reading two books upside down.
Yeah,
He's like, I just noticed I got two eyeballs.
yeah,
So
he's
this-
just like, well, like,
Look how pretentious we made Beast.
dude, yeah,
How do you think Beast feels about the police slogan?
blue lives.
Do you think he like sheds a tear?
Dude, that would be great. That would be a sketch right there, except the costumes, because it's
Beast,
like,
Blue Lives Matter.
well, so it's like, you remember Bishop? He was like the one black X-Men I would think of. I think he was like from the future or something.
Yeah.
But it could just be him being like, that's just your Black Lives Matter, and then like Cyclops being like, Blue Lives Matter too, blah blah. And then Bishop's like, Blue Lives do not matter. And then Beast just walks in and hears only that. Just yeah.
Well, we could just do other blue things.
I mean, there must be other. I mean, a bunch of them dress in.
What about like Grover?
Ooh.
It could just be like a rally for like
Cookie
pro
Monster.
for like pro police,
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like Blue Lives Matter,
Blue
Lives Matter, and then somebody's like gives them a real like important speech. Let me tell you why Blue Lives Matter.
Blue
is
Man Group
irrelevant.
canceled.
Yeah, Blue Man Group, right?
Yeah.
Who else is blue out there that we can get? Nightcrawler. You want to do some more X-Men?
That would be funny if the sketch was the Blue Man Group, but then part of their silent act that court it's just a reenactment of the killing of George Floyd, but in a way that exonerates the cop. They're like, no, he was innocent. Like, they
Oh,
could
so
just
you're saying a sketch of Blue Man Group
we're trying to be
trying to
like
exonerate
Derek Chauvin
yeah.
or whatever. But the sketches like they're doing the reenactment of proving he's innocent. They're like, no, Joe. I mean, they. Yeah, yeah. Spinning blue band. Like,
Something but cops in the audience.
yeah.
That's what I mean. You can be blue and not even have a badge.
I thought Las Vegas was a city of sin, but I saw that Blue Man Group, and then I lost $75. You had a great time.
I feel like if it would have been a real cop, he would have been like, "Shut up, honey, before I smack you again."
Yeah, just.
That's not fair to blue
That's-
guys like Grover.
Look,
and-
also,
well,
well, you
gotta
gotta-
get more blue guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blue Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Blue Dr. Manhattan. I'll listen. If you want to do that sketch with Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen, I will get painted blue and come out.
You'll do it.
Tiny penis, just flap doodling
You wanna
in
do
the
it?
edges. Yeah.
Oh, cosplay. That's another good.
That'll
thing
be
to
the
do.
joke. Just my tiny.
You know how many cosplayers you can get?
I know some cosplayers. Yes, actually.
Good cosplay.
Yeah. Well,
Because now we can just do them as them while I'm doing stuff as me, or a sketch, right? Like if we got a blue guy cosplaying as a blue guy, as Mr. Manhattan with Dr. Manhattan.
yeah.
I thought Dr. Manhattan. Who's the guy's like, my stuff is there from the
Oh, the
Simpsons.
tick. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's Dr.
Colossus, Dr.
Yeah,
Colossus.
yeah.
And stay away from Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, but all my stuff is there.
Yeah. Doctor, you've got an innocent man. Well, you're free to go, Colossus, but stay away from Death Mountain.
I like when he crashes into the fucking ceiling, which is boots extend. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
where's my lawyer?
Colossus, is that what? Shout out Dr. Colossus.
But yeah,
Let's see.
what about if we do a sketch where I lick my pen all the time?
Oh.
When you start deep throwing it?
Well, because all right.
I have to go over there. It's like
All right, well,
30
you
seconds.
just gotta think of something that's common and then flip it upside down. So what's something that's
Comment and flip it upside down.
well, you know, this is I didn't come up with this, but a textbook example would like Chef Emerald,
feces in my mouth.
like Chef Emerald committing a murder. You know, he
I
would
don't know
never
any
do
of
that
these
because
people
he's so
that
nice.
you keep
I've
saying.
never heard of Chef Emerald.
No,
He's
which
a
I don't,
famous
yeah, no, sorry. I just feel like, we watch different TV. That's okay, because I also used to feel that way about you with like movies. Like, you don't watch any goddamn fucking movies. But that's okay, is my point. It's like, we just have different
I watch
interests.
movies all the time. The other day I watched the famous 1917 classic A Plane in the Wind. It stars Alec Guinness and Sir Arthur Morgan. And let me say, the cinematography is... Just the other day I watched an Iranian film called The Chattering Wind. And it's black and white, and you have to deal with the subtitles. But
Yeah, Iranian, Uranian, we all Iranian around here.
And he said, Dubai. Well, do buy yourself a plane ticket back there, you camel. I think that's from Larry the Cable Guy. So I'm quoting. That's not bad. I'm quoting Larry the
Hey,
Cable
look,
Guy.
man.
Who also
No, wait.
rewatch some of those. I've never seen them actually.
I think people usually pride themselves like, no apologetic. My point is, we do apologize.
Constantly.
Constantly.
That's all we that's 10% of the show.
That's the thing is that I feel like that's all you can ask in humanity is that when you tell them, hey, or when you feel that like, ooh, right, when you get that like, hey, I said that, I'm sorry, right? That's what you're supposed to do. It's when you do the like, ooh, did I offend you? Who cares? Fuck you, you fucking thing that I offended.
Yeah, you gotta go full Bill Burr.
Yeah. Like, what? I'm just saying that hurt my feelings.
Full Nick DiPaolo.
That hurt your feelings? I'll show your feelings.
Fucking snowflake. Now, listen, you're a snowflake for having your feelings hurt. Now, here's me doing an hour stand-up about little things that bother me throughout my day. Because it's all stand-up business.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking
Well, that's all it's funny is all stand-up is like observing something and then nitpicking at it. So for comedians to be like, well, when you're bothered by something, you're a fucking snowflake loser. It's like, yeah.
He should. I want to.
Not Bill Burr specifically.
I want to hear him do. I want to see him play the live action or the voice of Oscar the Grouch. Bill Burr. Give me Bill Burr as Oscar. Like, yeah, he wake up at 6 in the morning, eat fucking garbage. Yeah, he's fucking big bird. Yeah, he's fucking walking around here, you fucking with your biggest bird. Let me live in your house, you fucking feathered piece of shit.
You fucking asshole.
That give me.
You think I can get Duncan in here? They don't serve a guy who lives in fucking shit.
But I feel like give me the Bill Burr that is more relatable. We just have to relate to him, right? Which we all relate to that. Like, fuck.
We all relate to
right?
the
We all
guy who
relate to
lives
that.
in the garbage.
Or
Oh, you meant Bill Burr.
like, no, I'm saying, give me like, how can we watch more Bill Burr? Because we enjoy Bill Burr. I like Bill Burr. He's doing stuff outside of comedy,
Well, he's got his
But, like-
Monday morning cast.
which I can't watch it because it doesn't have video. I know.
I never give it a shot. I don't mind his stand up, but there's something about him just on the mic being like, "This is what bothers me this week." Like it's very like you remember that old Family Guy bit where it's like, "Here's what grinds my gears."
It will really grinds my gears.
I mean, it's just that.
See, that was what grinds my gears. That we're alluding to Family Guy as having done it first, when in reality they were the ones that grinded
Oh, sure,
my
they're
gears.
making fun of
Well,
something else.
my point is that grinding my gears thing is actually like I think they actually ripped that complete thing off of something that was like grind my gear, like some guy's like rant thing that he had.
Like a
My
Rush
point-
Limbaugh.
Yeah,
like-
my point is Family Guy, and I love
Here's
Family
what-
Guy. I watch it all the time. Well, I used to watch it all the time. I don't watch it anymore.
I used
But
to
that
watch it
show
all the time.
ripped everything off of
Oh
everybody.
yeah, it's just the Simpsons. yeah.
Especially The Simpsons. And I feel like as much as I enjoyed it at the time, that was because I was, a little, now I'm a comedic genius. And I would never partake in the Family Guy.
Yeah, we would never rip anything off. Anyway, here's our new segment. It's called "Here's What Chaps My Ass." And here's what chaps my ass. Fucking
You ever
traffic.
fucking try to fart in your shit in your fucking underwear? Well, it fucking chaps my ass when I don't wipe for days and it gets infected.
The other day I clotted. I damn clotted. It's when you shit your pants when you're trying to cough.
Oh, you clarted?
Yeah, clotted.
Where'd the L come from?
I don't know. I said clotted and I was trying to reverse engineer something, and that's the best I could do.
Clarted.
Yeah, I'm losing.
What would you
this.
do for a Clarted bar? That's when like you eat a Klondike bar and it was so good that you shit it out immediately because you had diarrhea. And then you're like do for a Clarted bar. And you're, like, sifting through the toilet.
Oh, yeah. What would you do for the clotted?
Like, oh! But what would I do for a Clarted bar? About Clarted bar, is that a sketch?
Clotted bar at a dead crow is a dog rolling on top of it.
So we got great
Yeah, I
sketches.
guess.
Clarted bar. You like Rose. That was the issue that I had when I was working with this on Sunday, is that I went more with like a different mindset. It wasn't this like creative, I like to write shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
You know
you
what
were
I
trying to
mean?
be more professional too.
Yeah,
This
but
is
for no
the
reason I
guy.
was just like eating my like fucking soup with like a knife and shit.
eating,
Oh yeah,
eating the none of the food that
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Also, you should have taken some to go and given it to me.
Oh, I got. I know. I
Just
fucked
be
up.
like, yo, I
fucked
got
up.
a pet. Yeah, I got a pet at
I
home.
fucked
Could
up.
he have
Yeah,
this?
I have this weird thing with food now where it's like, ooh, there's no other thing I can do but cheat. Like I have to cheat here. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat a little bit and not cheat so bad. So I literally ate like a little bird, like a little fucking bitch. I just got a little, little fucking.
Okay, but listen, but do buy a run like a bitch t-shirts.
Yeah, but anyways, I
gotta
fucking
write
got
that.
just a little bit. I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
But you want it for yourself so you can make the millions and not me. Fine. But I fucking ate it and then I like washed my plate like a little bitch. And I put it in the sink and I just like waited. Excuse me. For like more professional things. It felt very weird. It was like I don't know. It was a little stifling. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe perhaps once you get to know this unspecified person better, it'll get like looser. And
No, I
maybe
just feel
we
like
have a
that's
guest
not-
on the pod.
My point is that that's not the point of that. Like, I'm approaching this the wrong way of like, I'm the one that's supposed to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the
I
one
got
that like,
you.
why am I like, hey, you want to get me right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we like, what? Now all of a sudden it's that like, I have to figure out more things professionally in terms of like, what roles people are supposed to play, kind of like.
Delineate what the roles are. Very
Just
clearly.
and clear those and just make those boundaries clear and like maybe get some more like help, like maybe I gotta get a director, maybe I gotta get like a couple of writers or right. It has to be a whole thing. I don't know. I just feel like
we know enough people to throw together a
I'm
writing
sober
team.
and shit too. That's another thing too, man. You gotta, allegedly,
Oh,
allegedly.
that's gonna take it down.
Allegedly, you know what I mean? I need to be like I was hungover as fuck. That was the day.
Oh yeah, because that was the
hungover.
day after you.
Yeah,
Because
I was hung-
that crossed my mind. Like, damn, you was puking.
I was
last night.
hungover as shit, man.
Where did you have to go? Like far?
No, not that far. It was like fucking pretty close, but it was fucking. I was fucked.
Oh no, dude.
So my point is that was my bad. That like, what are you doing here? And this is not like You're crossing you're ruffling boundaries. What's the word? You're like.
Well, no,
You're blending that line. You're like you're not doing
blurring the line.
Yeah, you're blurring. There you go.
Robin
Yeah.
Thicke.
You're blurring the lines. Like you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing, and you're also not doing the things that you want to be doing.
Yeah.
You know. So then I'm like, well, we're just wasting my time.
So how about?
But we got some question now. Klondike bar, I like that sketch. We got to do. What would you do? When the guy eats a Klondike bar and then he shits it out again. And then he's like, and then the song comes on, and he's like, damn it, I'm not gonna eat that Klondike bar. He's like, but what would you do? It's just fucking in the toilet. He's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? He gets a gun out. What the fuck are you gonna do? And he's just like a guy bullying him into eating the fucking Klondike bar. He just shat out. And he's like, call it a Klondike bar.
Call it that.
Mm.
Just going to the back of his neck, the base of his neck. What about if you took a mundane like? Because remember Jim Ross, like, my God! What if you took like a mundane shit like chess, and the joke was like it's chess, but they're wrestling announcers, so it's like, my God, he took the part, and then it ends with like a guy hitting another guy with a chair. Like I'm jumping to the end. All this shit will have to happen in the middle, but
I like that idea. Chess announcing or broadcasting, because that's the better word.
Yeah, but it's got to be like, because he's the best, like
guy, or with.
Oh, and the king, because he was like a pervert. That'd be funny. Like those pawns look like puppies. The pawns look like puppies.
Jim Ross.
I remember being embarrassed because I would watch that shit as a kid, and then when it would get to the tit stuff, it'd be like, I really like the tits, but it's embarrassing to have my parents in the room with me.
I was gonna say I'm gonna invest in some. I feel like think about it's been almost 2 years, bro, since we've been doing this podcast.
No, it's been like a year, a month or something.
It's got to be 2 years, bro.
No, we started.
I think about it.
We started March during the pandemic, which was like March last year. So it's been like a year or 2 months.
It's been like a year and a half, yeah.
No, a year and like 2 months.
You're right. 13 years and 40.
Oh, I know it feels like forever.
My point is, I just feel like forever. I was gonna make a point about like how long we've been doing this. Like we should have more things on it. We should have fucking like those little swigging arms, and we should have like better enunciated voices, and we should.
Oh yeah.
And we should have like nice soundproof walls so our neighbors aren't fucking jerking off to our loud noises.
I mean, that's you're talking a studio like Joe Rogan. We gotta get some money first.
That's true. Well, that's I would have hoped in 2 years I've been at least robbing people.
Just stealing shit.
How much time we got on this? 37 minutes. 17. Oh, I see. A little better.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta say this one flew by too. The other one was dragging. That's we're at 37.
Should we do multiple? I say cut it. Hit the stop on there.
Hit the stop. No, I mean, I think yeah.
You wanna keep going? We could keep going if you want. I was just gonna be like, let's just cut it, load it, do another one. Right? I think that's the move. Or how does that work when it comes to uploading? I mean, you guys fucking sitting on like 9 of them already.
No, I'm sitting on 3. Those are the only
14,
3 left.
God damn it. But it's that like, does it matter if you have more, or is it better for you if there's one longer one? I think it's worse for the audience to have one longer one.
You think it's worse?
Yeah, because then you tune out. Let's be real. It's not that funny, so we might think something that is funnier than most people. But they've already kind of tuned us out. So if we make it so their attention span is a little bit more...
I get what you're saying.
Coddled?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
freaking, click it off. We'll do it too.
You gotta click it off because you're the closest.
Me do all the work. I gotta say we are live, and now I gotta say we are dead.